Once upon a time, far, far away in the land of Frozen, lived the Snow Queen. This queen ruled over a cold and silent world. Her kingdom was filled with mountains covered in endless snow and valleys made of ice.
Her palace was made of ice. This palace was famous for its huge towers that reached the sky and its walls that sparkled like crystals. It shimmered and sparkled like millions of diamonds. The sun's rays danced on the surface of the palace, creating a magical show of light.
The Snow Queen had skin as white as snow and eyes as blue as ice. Her eyes held a deep coldness and mystery. She was very beautiful, but just as cold. She loved the cold and the silence. She would walk in the snow-covered forests and listen to the silence of nature. She loved to watch the snowflakes fall. Each snowflake was a work of art to her. But most of all, she loved her magic mirror. This mirror showed her even the farthest corners of the world. The Snow Queen knew everything thanks to her mirror, but the Snow Queen's heart was as cold as ice. That's why she could never understand feelings like love and happiness. Her world was filled with coldness and loneliness. Guess who the Snow Queen reminds you of, kids? Maybe she looks a little bit like Elsa from Frozen. They both have ice powers and live in beautiful ice palaces. They can both make snow and ice just by moving their wrists. But Elsa learns to control her powers with love. She uses her magic to help people. But the Snow Queen keeps her heart ice cold. Far below the Snow Queen's palace in a sunny village lived two children named Kay and Gerda.
Kay and Gerda were best friends.
They were always together. They would play in the fields, sing songs, and share stories.
Kay and Gerda loved each other like brother and sister. They promised to always be there for each other.
One day, the Snow Queen's magic mirror broke. This mirror was an enchanted mirror that made everything in the world look ugly and bad. When it broke, its pieces scattered everywhere. Tiny pieces of the mirror spread all over the world. If these pieces got stuck in someone's eye or heart, that person would start to see everything as ugly and bad. One piece got stuck in Kay's eye, and another piece in his heart. Because of these pieces, Kay began to see the world differently.
Ouch! Cried Kay in pain.
Kay's cry echoed through the depths of the forest, but Gerda couldn't see anything in his eye. After that, Kay changed. Kay, who used to be cheerful and loving, became cold and distant. He didn't want to play with Gerda anymore. He pushed her away. Gerda was very sad about this change in Kay, but she didn't know what to do. One day, a beautiful sleigh made of ice came to the village. The Snow Queen was in the sleigh. The Snow Queen noticed the change in Kay and decided to take him to her palace. She took Kay and brought him to her ice palace. Kay was captivated by the Snow Queen's magic and went with her. When Gerda learned that Kay was gone, she knew she had to find him. She was scared but also very brave. She set out on a long and dangerous journey to the Snow Queen's palace. She passed through dark forests. She crossed rivers and climbed mountains. Along the way, she met talking animals who helped her.
Gerda never gave up hope. She knew she had to save Kay from the Snow Queen's icy magic.
Finally, Gerda reached the Snow Queen's palace. She saw Kay there, but Kay was different. He was silent and motionless, just like a statue. The Snow Queen had frozen his heart.
Gerda ran to Kay and hugged him tightly. As she hugged him, her tears fell on Kay's chest. Her tears were so warm and full of love that they melted the piece of mirror in his heart.
Kay looked at Gerda and smiled. He was back. After a long separation, seeing each other again brought them both immense joy. Under the snow, even on a cold winter day, they were filled with a love that warmed them from within. The Snow Queen's icy magic was broken. Love had won. As the sun's rays sparkled on the melting ice, it was as if nature itself was celebrating this victory. Everything was coming back to life, and joy was returning to the world. Kay and Gerda hugged each other, overjoyed to be together again. This moment proved once again how strong their friendship and love were. Even on a cold winter day, the warmth in their hearts could change everything. They returned to their village, and everyone welcomed them with open arms. The villagers celebrated Kay and Gerda's return with great joy. Everyone was eager to hear about the adventure these two children had experienced and the victory they had achieved.
Kay and Gerda had learned that love and friendship are the most powerful magic. Stronger than fear, stronger than ice, and even stronger than the Snow Queen. This experience was an unforgettable lesson in their lives. Despite the cold and harsh face of winter, love and friendship always prevailed. This story found a warm place in everyone's hearts and would be told for generations to come. Well, my dear little ones, don't forget to like our story and subscribe to my channel for more. Goodbye and stay with love.